welcome to another episode of the Tech Lab AI in Business, where we explore the latest in technology and its impact on business ownership. I'm Will, and in today's episode, we're going to dive into a topic really that's at the heart of the digital world. That is the dynamic intersection of AI and SEO. So, I want to give you guys a stat. Did you know, according to Bright Edge, a leader in SEO and content performance, that a remarkable 68% of online experiences actually start with a search engine? Like, this statistic isn't just a number that's out of the air. This is, of course, done with amazing market research, and it's really a testament to how um, search engines, right, play a huge role in our digital interactions and really the critical importance of SEO in this landscape. So, in today's episode, we're going to focus on how AI is transforming SEO, and it's not just about keywords anymore, right? AI is really introducing a whole new era of sophisticated algorithms and machine learning, really just changing how we approach online visibility and our user engagement. So, if you're a small business owner, looking to boost your online presence, a tech enthusiast, or anyone really just interested in the practical side of AI in business, I promise you this episode, right, will provide some valuable insight. And we're going to explore really the basics of SEO and then dive a little bit into how AI is innovating these different strategies. And also, I want to take a look at some real world examples to give you guys and discuss really the practical applications, showing you how advancements can be leveraged. So, sit back and let's jump into our episode. Okay, so let's dive into segment one. Today, in segment one, we're going to cover everything from the basics of SEO to some real world success stories. All right, so let's start with the basics. What exactly is SEO or search engine optimization, as it were? In simple terms, I'm going to try to keep it as simple as possible. Basically, SEO is the process of improving your website um, in order to increase the visibility when people search for products or services related to your business, whether that's on Google, Bing, or any other search engine. The better visibility your pages have in search results, the more likely you are to garner attention and attract prospects and existing customers, right? Uh, We live in a digital age and where the internet is often the first place customers go to find information. I know when I need something, if I'm not talking to Siri, I'm jumping on Google. And for that simple fact, SEO is more crucial than ever. And it's about really being found in a vast ocean of online content. The internet can seem like a vast, unruly mess a lot of times. And for a business owner, that can be scary. And that's where SEO comes into play. SEO is almost like an amazing hook that you can use to really reel in customers to your business. Kind of like the reverse, right? We're reeling in customers to our business because SEO provides the hook to do so. But let's dive a little deeper into what the basics of SEO are, right? We want to break down what actually makes this up. So we've already established about it's improving your website's visibility and all of that and search results. But like, how does that work in practice, right? I can say SEO, search engine optimization, and blah 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 to my face is red, but until you actually know what goes into SEO, it doesn't help you. So SEO really involves several elements. There's keywords, there's content quality, there's user experience, and there's backlinks. Those, in my opinion, are the big four. So let's start with keywords. So keywords are terms and phrases that people basically type in to search engines. For example, if you run a coffee shop in Seattle, your keywords might include best coffee in Seattle or Seattle espresso bar or Seattle's top choice for coffee, right? By incorporating these into your website's content, you help search engines basically understand what your site is about. That's why it's very important to have very specific keywords. You want to think like your customers. What would they type in to get the type of product or service that you offer? Now comes content quality, which I think is a cornerstone of SEO. Um, This isn't just about like the right keywords. It's about providing valuable information that really meets what your audience needs. So let's say you sell handmade jewelry, right? A simple blog post about 5 tips for choosing the perfect handcrafted necklace can draw in customers looking for unique jewelry and advice. It is a big thing having those simple blog posts or videos um, on your website. Of course, you don't want to overdo it, but having those things that tie into what your audience needs and what they're looking for can be extremely useful. You always, of course, with the content, want to make sure it's wording it a way that it one attracts your customers. It's not over. Um, I like to say overeducated, right? Where it's basically talking down to your customers or your clients. You really want to meet them at their level, their line of thinking, using phrases that other people in this industry would use in regards to said product or service that you're offering. Um, and that ties us into user experience, extremely crucial. So, a site that is easy to navigate, that loads quickly, that looks good on a mobile device, is far more likely to rank higher in search results, right? So, think about it. No one wants to wait for like a slow website or a slow mobile app to struggling to find information. We as a people, a lot of us have a microwave mindset. If I go to your website on my phone and it can literally take 15 seconds to load. The average person is going to something else. That is how important user experience is. If it's providing me a bad experience before I even get to the content, likelihood is I don't stay to actually see what the content is. And you could have the best jewelry, or you could be the best hairstylist in your area. You could be the best CPA. You could be the best life insurance agent. But if your website isn't customized and isn't running quickly and smoothly, I'll never know. And that is how the average customer thinks right now. I can't even get on your website in a timely manner. And again, we're talking 15 seconds, 15, 20 seconds to load when others are jumping like that. Now, of course, other things do come into play with that. Um, what's their service like in their area, what type of Wi-Fi they have. That's why it is so important for you and your website to be as optimized as possible. So if they are in that bad, you're still loading better than everybody else, because that does play a part into it as well. Now, I know a lot of you are thinking, well, what are backlinks? So those are links from other websites to yours. They also boost your SEO, right? So they're like a vote of confidence, right? In the eyes of search engines. If a popular fashion blogger links to your handmade jewelry website, that is a huge plus for your SEO. So let's take, for example, here. You are a CPA. You do stuff. If you're out there and you're doing interviews, you're hosting shows or anything like that, and people are writing about you, everything that you do needs to link back to your website, right? If you do life insurance, if you do uh, taxes, if you are a digital marketing agency, if, for example, any client that I work with, there is a link embedded on their website that links back to me, right? If you ever looked at the bottom of some websites, it says, created or powered by such and such company. That is just that's a backlink, right? That's a way of linking back to who created that website. So it's great SEO for that person. And here's a twist for you. SEO isn't just traditional search engines anymore. Newsflash. It has become a vital part of social media platforms like Pinterest, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. Like SEO has become something much bigger than I think a lot of people realized it would be. When people search for travel tips or on Pinterest or how-to guides on YouTube, the principles of SEO still apply. Using the right keywords in your video titles, your descriptions, and even your social media posts can help reach a much wider audience. So SEO isn't just about being Google friendly, it's about crafting an online presence that that's both discoverable and engaging when your audience, might be searching. So let's jump into another segment here and break down a little bit more about SEO. All right, so we're gonna switch gears here, and I want to go over some myths, right, about SEO. Kind of knock them out the park, debunk them, so you as business owners fully understand the reality of this world. Figure like after the first sub segment, you guys fully understand what SEO is and what kind of plays a role in it. All right, so myth one, right? SEO is a one-time tab. It is not. That is a huge myth in this industry that SEO is something you can do one time and you're good forever. It is not. I'm telling you right now, you need to regularly update your content and your strategy if you want to stay relevant and visible because algorithms are constantly evolving. As a TikTok creator myself, I can tell you TikTok changes that thing like every other week. It's like they're literally like looking at my content saying, we're starting to get hot over there. Change the algorithm. You gotta stay up to date on it. And I feel like they're targeting me. This will be posted on TikTok. So TikTok, help your boy out here. Trying to get to 1 million likes, but whatever. Um, the more keywords, the better is myth two. So I used to struggle with this a lot when I first started out years ago in marketing. So overloading content with keywords is known as keyword stuffing, right? It actually can hurt your SEO because these new search engines actually prioritize well written, contextually relevant content. Yeah, that might not make the final cut, but it is what it is. But yeah, so you can't just throw a bunch of hot phrases into your content like hey, Black in Tech, hey, Tech Talk, right? Software engineer, Python, AI, blah, blah, blah. You see it all the time, and it actually can hurt your SEO when you go into keyword stuff and you're not providing any actual relevant content um, with the information, right? Myth number three is a little tricky one. SEO is all about ranking number one on Google. So ranking high is very important. Not going to pretend like it's not, but it's not just about being number one. It's about actually driving that relevant content to your site. So sometimes actually a lower rank from, say, a highly relevant keyword is actually more beneficial than a top spot for a generic one. So that's always something to keep an eye on. I want to talk about my favorite myth. Social media doesn't impact SEO. Wow, social signals, right, like likes and shares, don't directly impact search rankings. A strong social media presence can amplify your content's reach and drive more traffic to your site. And it indirectly benefits your SEO, right? So as you can see, right, SEO is a nuanced field. Uh, and dispelling some of these myths is really the first step towards crafting a more effective and suitable SEO strategy for your business. Um, with that said, I do want to share a few success stories in regards to SEO that I was able to find. These are real life examples, and they show how powerful SEO is. So let's switch gears and jump into those success stories. All right, so I got three quick stories in regards to how SEO has helped a number of different businesses. Did a lot of research on this, and I think these three really stand out because of the different types of businesses they are. So our first story is about a local bakery in Austin, Texas, right? They focused on optimizing their website for local search terms like artisan bread, Austin, and best pastries in Austin. They also updated their blog with amazing content and baking tips, right? The result was 150 increase in online orders within just 6 months. This turnaround was actually documented in a case study by Moz, a leader in SEO software and resources. 150% increase is crazy numbers. Whew, that is the power of SEO. I love it. Another one, right? So I have a small eco-friendly cleaning products company. They realized their niche audience was looking for non-toxic cleaning solutions. And by focusing their SEO on long tail keywords like organic, non toxic floor cleaner and creating a blog that actually answered common customer questions, they actually saw a 120% increase in website traffic over a year. This was actually documented and cited by Search Engine Journal, which is known for its deep insights into the SEO world. All right, last one, gonna make it quick. Uh, there's the story of a boutique hotel in Maine that revamped their website with SEO friendly content, focusing on unique aspects like cozy Maine getaway, rustic charm lodging, right? They also leverage local SEO by listing in local directories and optimizing their Google My Business profile. And we're going to take a timeout right there because that is one thing I think a lot of small businesses are missing. They're not optimizing their Google My Business profile. If you don't know what that is, guess what? Google it. All right, timeout over. The result was a 60% increase in direct bookings over 8 months, as reported by Search Engine Land. It's one of the premier publications for the latest in search marketing. So, those are three highly different businesses that we saw a lot of success from just solely based off of what they did with their SEO. If that doesn't show you, the importance of SEO, I really don't know what will. They're not just, stories. They aren't just numbers. They're real life examples that we took the time to research here. Research team really did most of the work. Yes, I have a research team now. I feel pretty fancy myself. No, but those are real life examples of people who realize I've got to get with the times. I need to optimize my site, and by doing so, I can increase my business. So we'll take a slight break. We're gonna shift gears, and we're gonna talk about AI tools that can directly impact your SEO and help you in your business. So we'll be right back. All right. So let's talk about the AI side of things. My favorite part of our podcast when we dive into the AI tools and really how AI is impacting the topic of the day, which is SEO. And it's clear that AI is not just changing the game anymore, right? It's really redefining it. So its role now, which is AI, covers a lot more in SEO. It does everything from content optimization. Um, they have sophisticated tools for analyzing keywords and personalizing, search results, right? These technologies are helping businesses like yours not only understand but also effectively respond to the dynamic demands of this world. So, I have three tools that I did some research on. Well, the research team, excuse me, give them their props. Y'all the real heroes. Of course, I looked up everything here, and this is what we wanted to focus on today. So, first on our list is MarketMuse. So, MarketMuse is a tool for content creators. Imagine running a local bakery, right? We'll go back to that, and you want to increase your online visibility. So you start a blog about baking tips and recipes. Here's where MarketMuse actually comes in. It will analyze your content and then compares it with the top performing competitors out there. But it also assesses your content's depth, right? So it's identifying gaps, it's suggesting topics that you might not have covered yet. And so it's like having a personal content strategist guide you through this entire process of creating your content. So for our bakery owner, this could mean discovering that articles about gluten-free recipes or organic baking techniques are missing from their site, and it's providing an opportunity to attract a whole new audience um, to your page. So think about that in terms of what your business needs and how that can tie in there. Like a tool like that, I mean, I've thought about using it in this research. We a lot of times will do the free trials, use the tool, and kind of test it out ourselves, just to kind of see how it impacts our business um, here at Win Industries and Nexus Realm Studios. And what we've seen from MarketMuse is it does a really good job of analyzing content. Like, we'll pump content into it, it will kick back, it'll basically let you know it's like, okay, this is working. Here are some topics you're missing, and from a tech perspective, it actually gave us some great ideas for new episodes. So a lot of the episodes that we do throughout this season will actually come from Market Muse as far as how we go about our content. So tool two is SEMrush Writing Assistant. Right. So this isn't just another SEO tool. It is a digital writing coach. Um, let's say you own a small home decorating business and you're trying to update like product descriptions on your website, which is huge and vastly important. We actually use this tool to update the services description on our site, and we'll still be using it some more. But the writing assistant actually integrates with your content management system and provides real-time guidance. So it'll analyze your writing for SEO friendliness, readability, and tone consistency, right? Making sure that the tone of your information stays the same. It's sleek, it's professional, or it's engaging, or whatever type of tone that you're looking for. It stays on that path to provide you better content. So, for product descriptions, right, it can suggest more engaging adjectives, SEO friendly titles, and really even warn you if the tone doesn't match your brand's voice. That right there, right? If the tone doesn't match your brand's voice. So when you're giving it information and you're telling it what it wants, sometimes we can think we know everything about our brand or about our product or service or whatever, but you can use a tool like this to kind of reel yourself back in and kind of get you back on track. Right. So it's not just about attracting traffic, it's about creating content that resonates with your audience. And as you can see, big it's a big factor in these tools. Um, a lot of times we're so focused in on our side of it and we're not looking at the customer or the consumer side. Like, I know I love what we do. I love my product that we have. I love the service, but how is it connected with them, right? What am I doing to draw them in? And that's where these tools um, come into play. So our third tool is Clearscope, right? Um, our so it's a powerhouse keyword like research and content optimization tool. So, perfect example, right? Say you have you're a fitness trainer and you're looking to expand your online presence, but you want your website to be like the go-to resource for fitness tips. I got a lot of friends who work in the fitness industry. This will probably be great for them. Probably gonna send it over to them tonight. But ClearScope will help you identify like the right keywords that your potential clientele would actually search for. But it does go a little farther than that. It provides you with like a detailed content report and suggests not just keywords, but also content length, right? It'll suggest readability and how comprehensively you've covered that topic. I know for me personally, sometimes I feel like I'm not going in depth enough. When I create content such as that, so things like ClearScope help ensure that our articles and our blogs um, really hit home. Whether you're working at home workouts or nutrition tips for athletes, um, you know they're not it's not just about being found, it's also about being thorough, engaging, authoritative, right? You want people to really resonate with the information that you're providing, and that's what tools like this will do. It will help put you in a different space, um, if we can say that, when it comes to your competitors, right? A lot of us will miss out because we talk about this almost every week. You can't be afraid of change or technology. The more we understand what these tools are, the more we can better understand how to use them. We're in an age right now where, you know, AI is big. Technology is huge. It is bigger than it's ever been before, and it's not going to stop growing. And it is at the point now where SEO is in every part of business or in every niche business out there. It is up to you, you know, the owner, to figure out what tools or what ways you want to use technology to not just better your business. Again, every week we're going to preach this. It's about making life easier for you as a business owner. Um, I like to say, this I've been told it's a little controversial, right? I like to I want to move people out of the entrepreneurial mindset and into the CEO mindset. And what I mean by that is there's nothing against being an entrepreneur. I'm an entrepreneur myself, um, but at some point I want to help people get to the point in their business where they're not doing all the work. They're managing the firm, they're managing the company, the brand, and they're able to delegate those tasks, whether it's to AI or to other people, where you don't have to be the marketing exec, you don't have to be the sales associate, you don't have to be the customer service person for your business, right? You also don't have to be the line worker. We want to use these tools to get us to a point where we can, from an iPad on a beach, run our entire business and not be stressed the hell out. All right, and to me, that's the goal. That is the goal. That is the CEO mindset. I don't know if you've ever watched CNN Money or anything like that, or what is it, MSNBC Money, or it's one of them. Don't get me going down the long list of acronyms there. But watching one of those shows, your CEOs are always up front, doing these shows, uh, out on vacations, just doing whatever it is that they need to do, seemingly having a good. That's where I want to get us, right? Where you can travel, you can do everything you need to do. You can run your business without having to be on top of every single thing with your hands seemingly in everything. That's the goal. And I truly believe um, AI can help small business owners like yourselves out there get to that point where you don't have to do everything yourself. Um, I know personally I've had issues letting go of some power, but once I did, it made things a lot easier for me as a business owner. I'm an entrepreneur in some aspects, and in most of them, I'm a CEO. Right? When it comes to Win Industries, our flagship company here, I haven't coded a project for a client in like 3 years. And I love it, right? It is AI and automation and tools like this have helped position me personally in a way where I don't have to do everything. I don't have to do all the mobile app development. I don't have to build all the AI chatbots and do all the digital marketing. I don't have to do the cold calling and do the sales calls. I have people for that now. I have automation tools and AI tools for that, where I can really sit back. I can spend more time with my family. I can do more things that, to grow the business in other ways where I don't have to be bogged down by all of these tasks. And that's really what I want for anyone that's a small business owner, entrepreneur out there. I don't want you to have to be working, just to be working. That's just on me. That's what I want for y'all. Y'all might not want that for yourselves, but you know, I'm here to provide information and be as helpful as possible. So, with that said, we are leaving here today. I hope you guys enjoyed our episode, and thank you for joining the Tech Lab. Have yourself a good one.